All right, my friends, for the retail price of $39.99, here's what you're going to get with this spring-powered pump-action 25 dart capacity Ripchain. You're going to get the blaster itself, a 25-round chain, set of directions, and 25 zombie strike darts.
Hi, everybody. Why don't you see the Nerf channel?
All right, buddy, are you going to show everybody how easy it is to load the Ripchain?
Yes.
All right, show them how you load the darts.
You just load it like that. You do that and load it like that.
In the what? In the chain?
Yes.
Okay, very cool. And then we are going to, all right, pick up that blaster. You want me to help you? All right, buddy. Now, what door do we have to open? That one right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you take your chain like so and slide it over. Make sure it feeds onto this gear mechanism and slap it down. All right. Now, show everybody how you shoot. Nice. Try it again. All right. How old are you?
4.
You're 4. So a 4-year-old can actually operate the Ripchain with no problem. Give everybody a thumbs up. Oh, I'm going to run. Oh, my butt. Ow, my leg. Ow, my hip. Oh, my arm. Oh, my stomach. All right, that's it. So, buddy, I got a quick question for you. How do you like the Ripchain?
Very good.
Yeah? What do you like about it?
I can hold it and shoot it all by my own.
Oh, that's awesome. Quickly going over the features of the Nerf Zombie Strike Ripchain. The grip is actually quite comfortable. The trigger pull is very smooth. It has 3 tactical sling mounts, one located here, here, and up top on here. It does have 1 tactical rail up on top, so you can put any of your different Nerf attachments that you want to. Looking down at the priming mechanism located here, it is actually nice and comfortable to grip, and it's quite easy to prime, as my 4-year-old demonstrated in the previous part of this video. All right, my friends, when we're talking about loading the chain, keep in mind, when this is actually not on, this door does actually not lock. So you don't even have to do the button. You can just kind of lift it up, and it'll flap around. But let's go ahead and lift it up for the purposes. Separate your chain a little bit, like my son demonstrated, and go ahead and put it on the gear mechanism. Once you slap it down, it does lock into place, and you will need to push this button to the rear and then pull up to actually get it to open. All right, guys, now that you got the blaster loaded, it's time to go ahead and fire. Just simply pull back on the priming mechanism, aim, and take the shot. This blaster does offer slam fire, but I have noticed one thing. With slam fire, you are going to want to control your priming speed. The harder you pull, it's going to likely skip. So you just simply want to be pretty kind of relaxed with it, okay? Now watch, the minute I try to speed it up and go as fast as I can, they don't shoot, okay? So it goes too fast for the gears. You're actually going to really have to just slow it down. So you can slam fire it, but it's just not going to be at the most rapid speed that you can come up with. All right, guys, now that we've run over all the basics of the blaster, it's time to go outside and do a max range test of the Zombie Strike Ripchain. I'm curious about something. Do you guys actually find it useful or like the outdoor range test, even though I kind of speed it up just to show you what the maximum distance of the blaster is? If you guys don't enjoy that, I'd like to eliminate it from the video when I make it. So click the card popping in your upper right-hand corner and cast your vote. Do I keep the max range test or do I do away with them? Really curious to know what your thoughts are. Let's get outside. All right, my friends, max range test time with the Ripchain. You guys know the deal. The wind is actually blowing pretty moderate in and to the left a little bit. 80 feet to the end of the driveway, 50 feet to the gate. We are going to shoot regular elite darts, then we're going to shoot some Accufakes and see how far we can get this blaster to shoot. Of course, we're going to do that in time lapse, come back in real time, show you the results. Let's go. My friends, with the Ripchain, I actually had quite a few misfires where it actually skipped a dart, and it happened a lot. It took me quite a bit to get those 25 darts out there, but we're going to reload with Accufakes, see if it improves. All right, my friends, here was one of the first misfires. The fence is 50. This is actually really, really close to the stairs, so I don't even think this thing went 20 feet. But that's only one, okay? Everything else got out there pretty well, past 50. The wind is actually, I said moderate. It's actually gusting to pretty heavy, actually. But for the most part, the Ripchain kept all of the darts fairly centered. I mean, they're blowing around a little bit, but the fence, like I said, is 50. I mean, you're looking at about 70. 65 to 75 was about the majority of them, and that's with AccuFakes or Elites, so not too bad. And they basically stayed pretty straight for the most part, even with Elite darts. And then you had a couple out here that actually came pretty close to 80 when you think the wind was blowing in and to the right. Now also keep in mind, I did have a couple of misfires with the Elite darts, but I didn't really have, I think I had 2 that I pulled the trigger and nothing came out with the AccuFakes. But they all got out here, so I didn't have any left in the chain when I was done. All right, guys, we're gonna shoot from 25 feet indoors, and we're gonna zoom the camera in a little bit to give you a better idea of the target. And we're gonna shoot the Ripchain. So keep in mind when you're running around, the chain smacks into the side of the blaster a lot, so it is a pretty noisy blaster, to be honest. But let's see how we do and see if we have any misfires when we're firing level. Okay, there's one. There's another. So you know what? If you really take a look at that, all the darts are gone. So my guess is sometimes when you prime it, it doesn't go a full turn. Sometimes it goes a half a turn. So it kind of goes in between the two darts. I think that's actually what's happening. So my friends, what's your thoughts on the Ripchain so far? Drop it in the comment section and let me know before I give you my overall opinion. And guys, also click that link popping in the upper right hand corner of your screen. It's going to take you to all of the reviews that I've done so far in 2018 and all of the brand new blasters. And don't worry, because the Delta Trooper's coming soon, because I also have that one. So my overall opinion of the Ripchain is going to be a little bit mixed. For those of you who are serious nerfers and looking for something that's going to be able to be used in a war, this may not be for you. If you want to run stealth, you're not going to be able to. This chain makes far too much noise. There are misfire problems with it, as I demonstrated within the video. Slam fire, you have to be controlled, because if you try to just really unload on this thing and go as fast as you possibly can, the chain and the gear mechanism just can't keep up. So my friends, having said all that, I gotta tell you and be honest with you, I actually still like the Ripchain. And the reason being, my son absolutely loves it. He's able to operate this blaster by himself. He's 4 years old, recently just had a birthday. So let me tell you something. The fact that he is enjoying this blaster is enough for me as a parent. Is he gonna be able to use the slam fire feature on this? No. So is he gonna really have a problem controlling that type of issue with the blaster? No, he's not. As far as misfires, he's not going to know any better. He's just going to say, oh, I didn't prime it right, and he's going to do it again. So I would say for parents out there, if you're looking for a blaster that a youngin can actually operate, this is actually pretty cool. The chain and loading it actually helps with hand-eye coordination, and it's just an overall pretty cool blaster for young kids. Now, whether or not this is going to work for you, if you're an older nerfer and you want to use this in, say, a Nerf battle, that's completely up to you. I can't really make that determination for you. For me and my needs, and the fact that my son loves it is enough for me. And that's just the honest to God truth. So my friends, I hope you got all the information you needed for the Ripchain to make an educated purchase. If you're interested, see you guys on the next video.